Welcome back to In Depth with Konyka Dunson. We are here with one of the powerful voices of the 4th annual Sista Rock Mic Festival, Teesha Marie. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, it's good to be here.
I am so glad to finally be sitting down with you. You have such, I listen to your music, you have such a joyful, exhilarating energy, and you say delicious.
I say delicious. If it had a taste, it would taste good.
All right. Tell us, how long have you been, your CD is Addicted to Life. Mm-hmm. Which kind of says a lot. But tell us how long you've been performing.
I have been performing all my life. Mm-hmm. Performing as Teesha Marie, which is my name, completely government name. Yeah. I've been doing that for a year. Okay, so what made you say a year ago, I'm going to commit to music? It was kind of an interesting little story. I was actually at a concert at the 930 Club and ended up somehow on stage. Kindred was performing and they said, who can sing? And somehow I ended up on stage. Well, I never got to sing that night. Mm-hmm. Because some knucklehead was on stage being drunk, acting crazy. So, of course, they had to go handle that. I never got to sing that night, but I said, okay, maybe there's a reason. You know, while I'm up here. Exactly. Yeah. I didn't put myself up there. My friends were with me, and somehow they lifted me on stage, and next thing I know, I'm on stage. Mm-hmm. So I decided that, okay, maybe I need to do something with this, because this is my God-given talent, and I decided that, maybe it is, in my purpose to share it with people. Okay. Okay. And so you just started then writing songs? I've always written songs. I've always written poetry. When I was younger, I used to have like imaginary groups, all kinds of things, and I would write for the group and everything. So all kinds of, little projects that I made for myself. But as an adult, I decided, yeah, I'm going to write some songs. And once I wrote the songs, I said, I can't really imagine anyone else singing them but me. So I decided to put something together, and this is how the CD came about. Okay. The CD is called Addicted to Life. What's the reason behind that title? Well, the reason is that, there was a time in my life where I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be in life, alive, just period, and have any type of experience with anything whatsoever. And then music kind of has always been in my life. It's always been a constant, but it was like that kind of like that saving grace. You said there was a time you didn't want to be alive. Like, did you contemplate suicide? Oh, yeah. I was like, like very, 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 very close. And then, it was just like unsuccessful, which is a good thing. Good. Yeah, definitely good. So, I was like, okay, well, I guess obviously, I'm here for a reason. I need to do something with the talents that I've been given. And music is, I'm talented at a few other things, but music is my, it's my love, it's my passion. It's always been there throughout everything. So I decided, okay, addicted to life, because there's lots of things you can be addicted to, right? And addicted to life is a good one. Yeah, and in the age of everything that's going on, celebrity worship and all those wonderful things, why not be addicted to life, your life? What are some of the things that you talk about in your music? I talk about love, of course. It's a big subject, right? It makes the world go round. Also about loss, wanting someone, the idea of being with someone, the idea of intimately knowing someone, but not just, in a physical sense, but in a spiritual sense as well. Struggles, overcoming obstacles, and things of that nature. I also have a song for the youth called Text Message, which is a big one that I do because kids are a big deal to me. I think that's my other purpose. I'm always surrounding myself with young people and trying to find out, what motivates them and help them get on the right track. And if they're already on the right track, help them stay on the right track. How have audiences received your music? They receive me quite well. Everyone, likes to sit and, be very reserved. But that's not who I am. Every day I'm calm and reserved and, real chill, laid back. But when I'm on stage, I need you to participate. I'm giving my all. I need you to get in it with me. It's a journey and it's exciting and it's fun. We're going to have fun. So people say, they love the show, can't wait for the next one. When's it going to be? So I appreciate, the input from fans. And when you sit down to write, what's your process? Is it something that just comes to you? Do you get vibes off of the audience when you sit down and write new songs? What's your songwriting process like? It varies. It really does. Sometimes the melody will come to me first, just the music, and then I'll quickly grab my cell phone, which is my homemade recorder, record something down real quick. Other times words will come to me. Sometimes they come together and it'll just be like, just a chorus, and I'll go ahead and get that down. Sometimes a whole song comes to me. Sometimes they come in dreams. I mean, it's really anywhere and everywhere. As far as inspiration, I look to, things that happen in your life, the fact that you ran out of gas today on the way to work, or, is it inspiration for a song? Yeah, it definitely is. Like, give me an example how that might be. These are everyday, experiences people go through. Actually, I took a road trip to Montreal, and on the way, I ran out of gas. Okay. So, I'm like upstate New York, not Brooklyn, upstate New York,
Okay.
you know, waiting on the side of the road for gas to come. So, I mean, these things are just things that happen to people in life. You know, you just lost your job, you got fired, you quit, you know, you fell out of love, you just got in love, you think you might like that person, you know, just everyday things that people go through. And I do actually listen to like fans and supporters of the music to find out, hey, what do you like? What's something that you want to know?
In your body of work, what in particular, there's certain songs that the audience really tells you, this is really, I'm liking this. This is.
Yeah, I have a song on the CD called Open, and a lot of people really, really like that song, which is
tell
surprising.
us about that song.
Open is about being open to somebody, you know, like I'm really digging you, I'm feeling you, I'm ready to take this thing to another level, like sub-level.
Okay.
So people actually like that song, which is good, you know, of course, because I wrote it, but I didn't expect people to like it as they do. And I don't do it in shows because I don't know if I'm necessarily comfortable yet with like completely being sexual on stage, but it's not, you know, in your face. It's very, very, very subtle, you know, like they used to do back in the day. But it's just like, people are like, when are you going to do that song? So I have to work it into the show. I got to work it in.
But now you did say your music was delicious. Is that a delicious song?
It's a delicious song. I would eat it for dessert.
Okay. And so now you're part of this Can Sista Rock a Mic Festival. Tell us about how you got to be part of that festival.
I submitted actually last year, and they said, hey, we don't have any room, but, you know, keep us posted. So I tried again, and here I am. And I'm so, so, so honored to be such, you know, amongst all these wonderful women who can really rock a mic in every capacity. Yeah.
What do you, is it something special to be with a group of women, an all women's festival?
It is, because when I tend to do shows, there's usually no one, as I am the only person, or there's a, you know, there are men there, and usually you're surrounded by the band, it's you and the boys, but to be around women, there's a power in that, I think, and I think sometimes it's kind of underestimated just by people in general, but women, you know, make the world go round. We run things.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we can talk more about that. Are we running things musically? What do you think about women running things in music?
I think it is happening little by little as technology changes and as just we grow into a modern day society. You know, women are starting to take more control over their careers and have more autonomy, but it's a process like anything else, you know, knowing how you want to be presented amongst yourselves, you know, to people, knowing how you want to appear when people see you on the street. What kind of attributes do you want to display? You know, there's lots of, hey, I can show this and show that, but you will lose your body one day. So, you know, I think women are starting to, you know, not necessarily realize, but really take advantage and really go hard-hitting as far as using their intellect to get things done.
You said before when we spoke, you said that you don't perform for the fame, you don't perform for money.
No.
All the reasons you would think you would want to get into a public industry. What do you do it for?
I do it because it is my purpose. You know, I told you earlier about, you know, going to that dark period in my life. So I figure, okay, this is it. This is what I've had. This is what I've been given. I've always been able to do this because I also play piano and I play violin. I'm going to use these skills that God has given me to, you know, uplift someone. There's a lot of things going on, you know, in the world that are just really bringing you down. And I don't ignore the fact that they exist, but I'm saying, okay, for this moment that we have together, these 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, let's, you know, have some fun. Let's feel good.
You know, and I thought of that because you said that, you said women, when you lose your body, meaning that you won't always look the way you do now.
Exactly.
So that you want to tap into a different kind of energy.
A different kind of energy.
Physical.
Right. Because as women, just in general, you know, we always feel like we have to be everyone to everybody, you know, and everything. Like, you know, you're the mother, you're the aunt, you're the friend on the street, you're the one who always picks up, you know, Bobby to take him to school every morning. You know, you're always giving and always doing for other people, but I think it's important for us just to honor us as women. So to take time and say, this is who I am an individual, but instead of paying attention to my physical exterior, I know you admire it, you know, thank you. Let's pay attention to my spiritual aspect. Who am I inside as a person? If I didn't have this body, say if my hair was gray or if I had it shaved completely bald, would you still feel the same about me? You know?
Okay, and you're going to be performing today.
Yes, I will.
All right, and you'll be performing which song?
Addicted to Life, because I am. That is my motto for life.
All right. So, and at the festival, before we get out of here, tell us what people can expect when they come out to this festival. What can they expect from Teesha Marie?
They can expect fun. You can expect to be involved. You can expect to take it to another level.
All right.